Welcome back, everyone, to the Denver Broncos franchise here on Madden 21 as we have Week 5 action. The Broncos travel to Gillette Stadium to take on the New England Patriots, no longer being led by Tom Brady and now being manned by the 2015 NFL MVP Cam Newton, who, when he was a Carolina Panther, faced the Broncos in Super Bowl 50 and lost 24-13 in a dominating show by the Denver defense. Both sides of the football are not the same for the Broncos, however, but Drew Lock was able to lead his team to a 34-0 victory on primetime football against the Jets on Thursday night, while the Patriots fell to the Kansas City Chiefs. Will Drew Lock be able to continue his hot streak with the team, or will the Patriots finally extinguish their flames? Before we jump into the game, I wanted to take a look around the league at the stats. The Broncos are the 29th worst offense in football, with only 6 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, and 59 first downs gained. We score about 18 points per game, even though we did have that 34-0 victory against the Jets. And we have a total of 12,079 offensive yards. And Drew Lock needs to improve this team if we have any chance of making the playoffs. The defense, however, is the 11th best in football, with 11 sacks, 1 fumble, and 4 interceptions, only allowing 85 points through 4 weeks. The defense gave up big points the first 2 games, but they've really locked up and have been playing better than recent weeks, and recent years, I should say. A player to watch in this game is second-round wideout out of Penn State, that is KJ Hamler, who finished last week with 2 receptions for 93 yards, including an 80-yard touchdown catch, which really put the Broncos in the best position to win the game last week. He, along with Jerry Jeudy, are the 2 weapons that we want to develop into superstar caliber receivers for this team. But here we go. We are underway in Gillette Stadium. Jake Bailey with the kickoff, and Deontay Spencer's going to field it in his own end zone and take it out. He's going to get up to about the 25-yard line. Honestly, could have knelt it just to get there safely. But here comes Drew Lock in the Denver offense. Drew Lock, 3 touchdowns, 0 turnovers last week. His best performance as an NFL pro, nearing 1,000 yards and 6 total touchdowns on the season. We're really hoping he can improve his play. On 1st down and 10, Melvin Gordon lining up in the backfield. It's probably going to be his show today as he's going to take the handoff. He's going to get up to about the 35-yard line, but there is a flag on the play that is holding on Dalton Reisner. He is going to be pushing the team back 10 yards. After the penalty, 1st and 20, Drew Lock's going to find Noah Fant on a hitch route, and that's going to gain the lost yardage back from the penalty. Fant, 4 receptions for 55 yards and a touchdown last week. A second-year tight end, proving to be a great weapon for this offense. Drew Lock on 2nd down and 10 is going to find Jerry Jeudy for about a gain of 4 on the play. And as you can see, the notable inactives, Phillip Lindsay's still out for about 5 weeks. 3rd and 6 now for Drew Lock. Going to find a wide-open Tim Patrick over the middle. That is a very big play to put the Broncos in plus territory up to the 42-yard line of the Patriots. It was a 30-yard reception. On 2nd down now, Melvin Gordon's going to fight forward for the 1st down. And now Drew Lock is moving this team very well as he's going to roll out and find Andrew Beck on the play-action play, get up to about the 17-yard line. Drew Lock 4 for 4 already on the game as Melvin Gordon's going to cut ahead for about a gain of 4 to 5 on the play. And the Broncos are going to go for no huddle here. Drew Lock loving the hurry-up offense as he's going to find Cortland Sutton at the goal line, get up to about the 2-yard line. And at 1st and goal, Royce Freeman's going to punch it in. Touchdown, Denver! Royce Freeman's 1st touchdown of the 2020 season. And even though he is the 3rd string back on this team, he is now the 2nd string back with the Phillip Lindsay injury. We need him to show up as much as well as Melvin Gordon. Great run, great touchdown. That is a great first drive for the Denver offense. On the extra point, Brandon McManus is going to take the kick, and he's going to push it to the left. That is no good. It is now going to remain a 6-0 game as here comes Cam Newton. 9 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and close to 1,000 yards. You know, looking like he's going back to that MVP season, playing extremely well, even though the team's only 2-2. First down and 10 is going to be a handoff to James White. He's going to pick up about a gain of 5 on the play. White finished the last week with 16 attempts for 83 yards, 0 touchdowns. 3rd and 2 now for the Patriots as Cam Newton's going to find Jameer Byrd on the slant route for about a gain of 8 yards, brought down by Justin Simmons. The slant routes have been a bit of a problem for the Broncos defense, as even the Jets were able to exploit them a little bit on slant routes last week. Great tackle by Justin Simmons to only allow it to be an 8-yard gain. And we got to work on defending those slant routes if we have any chance of winning this game. After a false start penalty, it's going to be a handoff to James White, who's going to lose a couple yards, brought down by both Mark Barron and Bradley Chubb. A loss of 1 on the play, and now 3rd and long. 3rd and 14. Cam Newton's going to find Devin Asiasi for the first down. Brought down by Justin Simmons, but a wide open tight end for the Patriots. Devin Asiasi, that's a name I really haven't heard of. And I never really watched any Patriots games this year. I mean, I guess they're going to try bringing him in to be the Gronkowski now. But Justin Simmons able to wrap up and bring him down before any more yardage was gained. First down and 10 to be another handoff to James White, who gets swallowed up in the backfield by Von Miller. 500th career tackle for the veteran, as that's going to be a loss of 2 on the play, nearing the end of the first quarter. Cam Newton knows Von Miller extremely well, and that's a man he wants to avoid in this game. As that's going to be tipped, going in the direction of Julian Edelman, almost could have been picked off. It's now 3rd and 12, and Cam Newton's going to roll out and find Asiasi once again, up to the 21-yard line, and the Patriots, just like the Broncos on their first possession, are moving the ball with ease. 2nd down now. James White's going to take the handoff and be brought down by Mike Purcell. It's now 3rd and 6 for the Patriots. And Cam Newton's going to be hit by Von Miller in the direction of Jameer Byrd. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 6 for the Patriots. Cam Newton, even though he knows this player very well, just must not have seen him coming off the edge like that. And the Patriots are going to have to punt on the play. Or not punt, I'm sorry. Going to have to kick on the play. Field goal attempt here. And it's going to be a fake field goal flip to Asiasi. And he gets stopped before he could go anywhere. I don't know what the Patriots were thinking on that play. As here comes the Broncos yet again. They're still up 6-0. Drew Lock is going to roll out, and he's going to try to dump it down to Noah Fant, but just misses him. 2nd down and 10 now. Is going to be a handoff to Melvin Gordon, who's going to go forward to about the 30-yard line. That is a gain of 13 on the play. 4 rushes for 29 yards already for Gordon. And so far, he's been playing extremely well with the absence of Phillip Lindsay. But we do want Phillip Lindsay back in these kind of situations for that burst. We love the speedy running backs because I feel like he could have a chance to take it home anyways. It's going to be another run for Melvin Gordon, and he's going to get about a gain of 5 on the play. It's now bringing up 2nd down. Drew Lock's going to try to go to Cortland Sutton, but it's going to be picked off. That is an interception for Drew Lock, and that's going to be a pick 6. That is Adrian Phillips. 37-yard return, and the Patriots score on the defensive side. Drew Lock with his first pick 6 of the season. And man, I don't know what he was thinking on that play. Trying to go towards Cortland Sutton, which is smart all the time. You always want to go towards your star receiver. But man, just must not have seen Phillips on the play. And now, the Patriots are up by 1 point. It's now a 7-6 game. The Broncos are going to have to come out and prove to the rest of the NFL league that they can come back in these kind of situations. They cannot falter whenever they throw an interception like that. It's be another handoff to Melvin Gordon, who gets about a gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7. Royce Freeman checks into the game, and he's going to get a good gain on the play. That's about a gain of 13 on the play right there. And man, trekking in sometimes, it's very good. On first down and 10, Drew Lock's going to find Noah Fant on the drag route. Pick up about a gain of 5 as he's going to hand it off to Melvin Gordon on the very next play and get a first down. 7 rushes for 43 yards so far for Melvin as the Broncos are finally moving the ball. Drew Lock with the rollout. He's going to roll out himself. He's going to take the ball, and he's going to be banged out of bounds by number 35 for the Patriots as the Broncos are going to be in a manageable 3rd and 3. Drew Lock, he's going to try finding Melvin Gordon a little bit late on the route there for Melvin, but that's going to lead to a Brandon McManus field goal, and the Broncos are going to retake the lead. 9-7 now for Denver. Brandon McManus making up for that missed extra point with a very long field goal. 1st and 10 now for Cam Newton and the Patriots. Cam's going to find James White out of the backfield, who's going to be brought down by Mark Barron. About a gain of 9 on the play, close to the first down. The Patriots seem to be finding the Broncos' number on this game so far, able to find the holes in the zones. And James White's been a big part of that. 2nd down and 1 for the Patriots. It'll be a handoff to James White, who's going to easily pick up the first down, wrapped up by Alexander Johnson. 1st down and 10 now. It's going to be a slant route by Julian Edelman, who picks up a first down to the 48-yard line of Denver. That's Edelman's first reception of the game, which is interesting because that's normally the Patriots' favorite target. And here goes James White once again, picks up yet another first down. Only 8 rushes for 27 yards, however, a 3.3 average on the ground, as that is the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down and 4 now, Cam's going to miss a wide open. That was a N'Keal Harry slant route that got wide open, but he just missed it. As now that is 4th and 4, and the Patriots are going to kick on yet another field goal. After the Patriots field goal, it's now 1st and 10 on the play as Drew Lock's going to launch it towards Tim Patrick. Tim Patrick wide open. Down behind Devin McCourty and Stephon Gilmore. And on the very first play from that drive, Tim Patrick with an 86-yard touchdown. Drew Lock able to launch it in the direction of Tim Patrick, who comes down with it, got behind the safety, and got behind Stephon Gilmore. Some of the best players on this Patriots defense, as now the Broncos are going to take yet another lead, 16-10. 1 play, 12 seconds. That is how fast this team can score if they are doing things right. As now 1st and 10, Cam Newton's going to try and get up to about the 45-yard line on a scamper of his own. Picks up about a gain of 20 on the play. As Cam's going to find that is Devin Asiasi on the out route there. Get up about a gain of 5 to the 50-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd and 4 on the play. As James White's going to be out of his own backfield. Got up to about the Denver 37. Drew Lock with an impressive throw. I'm sorry I keep bringing it up, but that was probably the most impressive throw I've seen him make in this series. Very long ball. But here come the Patriots, man. James White in an out route brought out by Kareem Jackson. And the Patriots are moving the ball fast once again. It's going to be yet another catch by Devin Asiasi, who fights forward for about a gain of 9 on the play. And the Patriots now 3rd and 2. Cam Newton's going to try throwing towards Julian Edelman, but that's going to be intercepted. Bryce Callahan, who's going to weave out of the way of Devin Asiasi, but gets brought down by James White. The pressure got to Cam Newton there a little bit, but Bryce Callahan was able to jump right in front of the route. You know, that was about quadruple coverage there. AJ Boye, Alexander Johnson, even Justin Simmons was there. As it's to be a run up the middle for Melvin Gordon, get up about a gain of 6 on the play. The Broncos now in the best position to get even a bigger lead, as Drew Lock's going to find that is Courtland Sutton, who boxes out his cornerback and gets up to about the 3-yard line. That is why Courtland Sutton is yet a very, very important part of this offense, as the as Gordon's going to get stuffed on the goal line. And we're not going to take any chances here. We're going to kick the field goal heading into halftime. I want to go up about 9 points here. That is a 2-possession lead. Even though we did throw that interception in the early stages of the game, the Broncos bounced back, did a 19-10 lead in going into halftime. Man, the defense able to come up big on that drive there. The Patriots looked like they were threatening to score as Drew Lock able to lead his team to a very, very big lead in going into halftime. Obviously, both teams have takeaways now. As we take a look around the lead, the Las Vegas Raiders look like they are leading the Kansas City Chiefs 21-14. Patrick Mahomes and Derek Carr both have 2 touchdowns. But I guess the Raiders are playing extremely well right now. Jacksonville at Houston, 24-7. Right now, Deshaun Watson leading the Texans, while Colin Kaepernick is on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Very interesting free agent signing there. Carolina at Atlanta. We play these teams both later down in the schedule. As Teddy Bridgewater and Matt Ryan are dueling, it is a tie game going into halftime. The Panthers 2-2, the Falcons 1-3. The Broncos have had very impressive offensive plays in this game, including an 86-yard touchdown pass to Tim Patrick, which put the Broncos right back into the lead on the very first play of that drive. As the Patriots are going to get the ball to begin the second half, and that's going to be a pick! A pick by Kareem Jackson, and that's going to be a touchdown! Pick 6 on the very first play in the third quarter. Going towards James White, but Kareem Jackson read it all the way, and he's going to take it back to the end zone. Kareem Jackson getting up there in age, but he's able to return that back to the end zone and put the Broncos in even a better position as they are going for 2 here. They want to be up by 17 points as Drew Lock's going to find Noah Fant. 27-10 is now the lead the Broncos have over the Patriots. This was a different game going into the second quarter. The Broncos threw a pick 6. They were down 7-6 or at least 10-9. And now the Broncos have started to pull away in this game. Handoff goes to James White, who picks up about a gain of 4 on the play. Only 30 yards on 9 attempts for him, as Drew Lock's being congratulated by his team. They want to continue playing like this. They want to continue winning. 2nd down and 7. And James White's going to be brought down by Bradley Chubb before he can go anywhere. That is a 3rd and 7 now for the Patriots. Man, Bradley Chubb's not known for his coverage skills, but he was able to wrap up pretty well guarding that James White play. 3rd and 7 now for New England, as it's going to be a catch by Devin Asiasi, who breaks a tackle. Brought down by Michael Ojemudia, and Devin Asiasi with the plays for the Patriots of the game so far. Man, he must be their leading receiver right now. Got behind Von Miller there and Justin Simmons. Justin Simmons tried wrapping him up, but he broke the tackle. Von Miller also not known for his coverage skills. 2nd down and 10 now for New England. Cam's going to roll out. He's going to be brought down by Alexander Johnson. That is 3 sacks in back-to-back-to-back games. If he doesn't get a development upgrade, I don't know what's going to get him a development upgrade. He's been playing extremely well as of late. And I hope he at least goes up to superstar development because he deserves it. And if he does, then we might have to offer him a new contract. He is playing for that new contract right now. 3rd and 11. Cam's going to find James White as he gets hit on the play. Brought down by Justin Simmons. And the Patriots are going to kick a field goal to get up closer to the Broncos. 27-13 is now the score as Drew Lock's going to hand it off to Melvin Gordon, who's going to pick up the 1st down on 2nd down. 61 yards on 12 attempts so far for Melvin, picking up about a gain of 5 every single time he touches the ball. With the absence of Phillip Lindsay, Gordon is showing that he can be the leading back on this team. But we want Philip Lindsay to be back. We want his explosiveness. On first down and 10, Drew Lock's going to be sacked. That is a sack for Brandon Copeland, as now that's going to push Denver back 2nd and 16. That is the first sack the Broncos have allowed in about a week now, as Drew Lock was kept clean last week. And Drew Lock gets thrown to the ground. I hope he's okay. He's had an issue with that right, with the arm and the shoulder. 3rd down and 21 now. Drew Lock's going to try heaving it towards Cortland Sutton, who actually almost comes away with it in triple coverage, as that's going to lead to a punt. That's Sam Martin. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck in last year's Madden. 4th and 21, brought down. Julian Edelman fields the kick, and he's going to get brought down around the 41-yard line. And here comes the Patriots. They need to score on this drive if they have any chance of coming back in this game. First down and 10 for Cam. He's going to find Devin Asiasi for the first down up to the Denver 48. Even though he's thrown 2 interceptions, Cam Newton has found his weapon, Devin Asiasi. He's going to find Julian Edelman on the drag route. That is only his 2nd catch of the game. But he is going to pick up yet another first down. Now 2nd down and 3 for the Patriots. Cam's going to find Asiasi once again. That's a gain of 4 and a first down. New England is targeting these, they're throwing towards the tight ends. As Von Miller almost gets a sack. But Cam Newton's going to be able to find N'Keal Harry and get close to 200 yards. That is Harry's first reception of the game. It's now going to be a 3rd and 5 for New England. Cam Newton's going to roll out. He's going to try rolling into the end zone, but great play by Bryce Callahan to try and get in front of him. That's going to lead to yet another field goal. Melvin Gordon able to push forward the sticks for the first down play, as Drew Lock's going to find that is Tim Patrick yet again on the out route. Get up about a gain of 5. And Drew Lock's going to hand it off yet again to Melvin Gordon, who's going to pick up the first down, crossing midfield, get up to about the New England 48. And he is very, very close to a 100-yard game. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Melvin, once again. We're trying to drain as much clock as we can here, folks. 3rd and 4 for New England. Drew Lock's going to roll out. And he's going to get sacked once again. That is Butler now. And the Broncos take a costly sack that could put the Patriots right back into this game. As New England's going to take it from their own 17. Jameer Byrd with a 3-yard reception gets speared by Alexander Johnson. As you can see here, Cam Newton wants to go deep, but the Denver defense is able to lock up downfield to where he has to take those checkdowns almost every time. Cam Newton, he's going to just miss James White. Could have had a very wide open. That looked like N'Keal Harry on the play. As that's going to be broken up in the direction of Devin Asiasi, but Justin Simmons. They went for it on 4th down, and they failed with a great play by the free safety. The all-pro free safety, should I say. Drew Lock only having to throw the ball 15 times, but he's close to 200 yards. And Drew Lock on 3rd and 15 is going to find a wide open Jerry Jeudy. Finding the soft spots in the zone. And Drew Lock has 214 yards. Already over 1,000 yards on the season. On the next play, KJ Hamler is going to take the end around. And that is a touchdown. That is a play the Denver offense has been known to run. Especially with KJ Hamler. And even though the Patriots knew they could run it, they did not stop it. 34-16 is now the score, as Cam Newton's going to find Bird once again, but they are racing against the clock. I don't think they have enough time as we're nearing the 2-minute warning. Cam Newton's going to find that is Bird once again going out of bounds. Still about 5 more seconds till the 2-minute warning here. Cam, on the very next play, he's going to find James White, who goes out of bounds, but that is the 2-minute warning. The Patriots need a miracle if they want to win this one. 2nd down and 7. Cam Newton's going to be brought down. That is Von Miller. First sack of the game, and the Patriots are going to go no huddle. Old foes reconnect. As the next play is a pick. Michael Ojemudia with his first interception as a pro. The rookie comes up big, and the Broncos, all they have to do is pick up yet 3 first downs, and this game's over. On a handoff to Melvin Gordon, he is going to effectively end this game. 91 yards, very close to 100 yards. Still get that 5-yard average. The Broncos aren't going to kneel it. They want to try getting Melvin those yards, but he's going to get up to about the 29-yard line. He's going to look like he's going to finish the day with 95 yards. But there we have it. Drew Lock leads his team to yet another victory. 34-16. As you can see here, we have the plays by Tim Patrick. That is Bryce Callahan from the pick. And, of course, the interception from Adrian Phillips. But Michael Ojemudia effectively ends this game. A great play by the rookie as of late. And the Broncos, 34-16. We led the way in almost every margin there, minus passing only by about 20. But Cam Newton must feel very, very frustrated losing to this Denver team once again. As you can see, he's shaking his head. 3 interceptions for the former MVP. And Denver goes on to a 3-2 record now. 3 straight wins. However, Courtland Sutton did not get the goal he wanted. Man, we were trying to find him on a couple routes there. That's going to be a minus 10 morale for him. As you can see here, we did get the thing over Gilmore. And that's 1,000 experience points for the receivers. So even though Courtland Sutton lost a little bit of morale, he does get a little bit of a boost from XP. As you can see here, we're going to advance to next week. Next episode, we play the Miami Dolphins being led by Ryan Fitzpatrick and Tua Tagovailoa. But as you can see right here, we have a breakout player scenario. Tim Patrick looks like he has a chance to break out. And here are some upgrades. We have KJ Hamler, Tim Patrick, and Jerry Jeudy. KJ Hamler, the speedy receiver. We want to make sure he gets his route running up a little bit, though. Obviously, we want him to have a lot of deep route running. 94 speed, 95 excel. Maybe work on some catching a little bit as well. But he has been playing great as of late. He has 1 receiving touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. And we are going to go with the slot upgrade. Get him up to a 71 overall. And 1 awareness, 1 catch in traffic, 2 medium route running, and 1 short route running. We do want to get his deep route running up, but I think the small route running is going to be probably where he's going to get mostly involved. Tim Patrick, very impressive game. 3rd year out of Utah. He was an undrafted talent, and he's been playing great for the Denver Broncos. And we want to continue his great play. He has only 81 catching and only 69 deep route running, which is surprising with how great he was able to get open on that play for the 86-yard touchdown. But I think, we want to go with the route running ability here. Keep those route running archetypes a little bit better. 2 medium route running plus 1 speed. There's nothing more you can really ask for. Jerry Jeudy, 1st round rookie out of Alabama. 91 speed, 93 excel. Only 82 catching, though. I think we're going to go with a slot upgrade for him as well. 1 awareness, 2 catch in traffic, and 2 short route running. And, he doesn't really need the route running upgrade. He gets wide open on most plays. He, along with KJ Hamler, have been playing great football for rookies, and we hope that they continue to develop and be great assets for this team. Next week, we take on the Miami Dolphins at home. We actually take the Kansas City Chiefs on at home as well. We have 2 straight home games, but both games are not going to be easy. Man, Denver has been playing great as of late, but if we can get a victory over the Kansas City Chiefs, a team that we've lost to 9 straight times, We need the victory here. We need Drew Lock to show that he can compete with Patrick Mahomes. But I hope you all enjoyed the episode. I will catch you next time. Peace out. Have a great night. And go Denver.